that y'all can hear me and that we do not have similar issues like we did the last time we did one of these. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Oh, ooh. It's a Labor Day out here in the United States, and it's a boring day for those who celebrate. Come on in the room now. Okay, we got an original song already, so I think we're doing pretty good. Um, did I say it was Sunday or Monday? It's Monday, right, Mina? Mina's sitting right next to me. Where's Mama? Bubby, where'd you go? I think he's mad. I'm sorry, I'm doing a lot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, big girl. Hi. Hi. What's going on? She's right next to me. How am I doing today? I am doing pretty good. I'm okay, if anything. I'm currently in limbo waiting to hear back from that job that I did last week because we're supposed to be getting paid this week, but it's Labor Day, so I need to calm down. Because, like, I'm trying to pay rent and I'm realizing the bank's closed. All that's done is like, Matt, just wait till tomorrow and see what happens because I need them to pay me before the end of the week, is where I'm at with that. On top of, like, just in general, I'm okay. It's the birthday month. Oh, hey, big girl. You all flipped over? And today is a day with the kitties, if you will. But I also was like, let me go live too. And I planned on going live today with y'all. I just was like, oh, what time should I go? I didn't know what I was gonna be doing today. Just a lot has been going on. Y'all just do not understand. Trust me, remember I had that gash on my leg. It has finally healed. We are no longer in that sort of phase anymore. The pain gone, all that's gone. It has healed up. Whew, the self-care I had to do with that was muy importante. Hold on, I'm trying to put my live chat right now. And I just put this on subscriber mode too because I'm not in the mood today. I'm not in the mood today. I'm really not. I just wanted to have fun, have a good time, whoop to whoop, and do all that kind of jazz, and just have a little key like we always do as the Ram Pack. So regardless of like the, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for here? Interactions and engagement, it's not needed. I don't need it today. I'm like, no, I don't need no crazies. What's going on, Carl? How you doing? Hold on, let me pull up the live right now. Can I pull it up? Is it possible on my iPad? What's up, Purple Eater? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for playing an ad before this video, YouTube. I appreciate that. Okay, let me go ahead and do all this. I just want to get my little post up in here and all that kind of stuff. How was y'all Sunday? So, for me, because I don't have no groceries in this fridge right now. It's rent time, so I'm like, we're on lock right now, right? So after the live, I ended up getting something to eat because I just could not wait anymore. I was like, I'm sorry, I have to just order some food. And I was on a full 3 weeks of Matthew, don't order nothing. Like, this is only grocery time. So I was like, I'm gonna treat myself and get something that is on a discount, which I did. And I must discuss this food because McDonald's is not, all right, let me get there, because shit's different. And I'm not down with it. I'm not cool with it at all. The taste I had the other day, I was like, I don't think I'm ever gonna eat from y'all ever again. And I've been riding with them since the McNuggets of the 90s. So like now I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. Let me get this. Hold on, I was trying to get my little pin notice here. I'm gonna do my little intro and then get this started up. It's my birthday month too. Mine's the 21st. Happy early birthday, Joe. Virgo. Come on, Virgo. Oh, that's right. I have to post it on here. Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna drag McDonald's. And I also, okay, so I had crumble cookie again. And I feel really bad because this person who bought said cookies was for my friend's birthday and he ended up sharing it with everybody. And I didn't want to be rude and be like, no, I don't want it, because I know my crumble experience was traumatic. So we're gonna talk about that too, because baby, I bit into that cookie. Please. I was like, oh no. Oh no. It's still awful. I mean, I can be happy that he's a part of the family with the CEO coming out, even though he was low key forced out because the girls were like clocking his tea, and that's why he came out. That's the actual gag, because he wasn't talking about it, but the girls were like, I see the bent wrist from all the way over here. Like, what's happening? But like, no. So let me get to the McD's. And there's 40 of you in here. There's only 10 likes. That does not equate to what it needs to be. Get those likes up in this piece. Make sure you get in the comment section afterward and talk about our topics today for this live. Happy Labor Day for those of you who are celebrating and who are off today. For those of you who are not celebrating Labor Day or it does not apply to you, happy Monday. Hope you're doing well. All my links are in the About section of this channel. If you want to find me anywhere and everywhere, it's all there. Patreon for reactions, cameos, of course, merch available. I'm also an affiliate partner with Paramount Plus, so if you want a free week of Paramount Plus on me, you can include Showtime in that. Watch all of South Park, all of Drag Race, pretty much all of Big Brother right now. So much to look forward to on Paramount Plus. Hit that free link in my About section on me. Happy birthday to all of my September babies who are in this room right now. I am also a September baby, but I have to wait a couple of days, if you will. So happy birthday month to us all. Shout out to my Virgos. Hey, D. Anthony, happy early birthday to you as well. I see you and Joe are gonna have birthdays coming up soon. Mine's not till the 24th. So we there, we're close, we getting there. But yeah, anything and everything this month is going to be detrimental for your boy. But if you did want to throw me a little bit of love today for your boy hosting with the most on this Labor Day, we are trying to pull a pot together before we pay in rent, and they have not paid me for that job that I did last week yet. It's Labor Day, and I get it, but I'm also sitting over here like, y'all better not tell me Tuesday that, okay, you're not getting your check till next Tuesday. Nah, sis. Today's the 1st. They gonna give us a skip because it's a holiday. I gotta pay that tomorrow. So if you want to throw me any kind of love, it really would be amazing and appreciated. PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $Matt924, as well as Venmo Matty-Rants. Trust me, I haven't even got paid from Patreon yet. I gotta wait till tomorrow too, because again, nothing's processing today. And I was already looking at my bank like, what's the closed? I'll see y'all tomorrow. So, McDonald's. Maybe I'm just getting too old for fast food and I would prefer something else. Maybe, I don't know, just niche restaurants are better. Mom and pop shops do more for me. Even ordering from a chain restaurant would give me more life. Because I got the McD's the other day. It was a deal. You know, on that Uber Eats, it's like that $5 off if you order this so much. So it was like, give me $20 worth of something. I'm like, okay, cool. And, well, I appreciate you for being in both places, girl. But I'm over here sitting like, okay, Matthew, what do I expect from this order? Because I got the 2 cheeseburger meal, large, no onions. Instead of a drink, because I'm drinking water right now, I'm not drinking juice or any soda, I got a small milkshake, vanilla, as my dessert. I then got some chicken selects. Selects? Am I calling that right? Is that what they're called now? Or am I calling them that and it's something else? Do I need to look at the box? I forget. It's basically the chicken selects that we used to get like back in the day, like when they first started doing the chicken tenders, and then they were like, nah, we're not gonna do that no more. And so we never got them for a bit, and then they brought them back, and then they said no, and then they brought them back again. So they reintroduced them. I don't know if they're McTenders now or whatever, but I remember them as being chicken selects, premium selects, or whatever. So I got that because I'm thinking, oh, that's gonna taste really good. I remember how much I liked them back in the day. Let's see what it's given. What's up, Kiki? And I ate this fresh too because my order came early. Shout out to the driver. I got it when it was fresh. The fries are still fresh. Everything's fresh. I was like, okay. So we are not gonna need to heat this up in the air fryer and try to relive an experience of fresh fast food. We got it when it needs to be good. I'm gonna start on this bitch now. Baby, the fries are now okay. And I hate that I'm saying that about McDonald's fries. They're just okay. Like, I think I'm over it. What's up, Takara? I think I'm over it. True T. I think it's a wrap. I'm like, oh, I don't know if this is really, if I really care about this anymore. I don't like these. This is all right. It's okay. Finish the fries. It is what it is. Ketchup is what really set them off. I was like, okay, once I got the ketchup on them, it's given. The cheeseburgers, fine. Just fine. Just fine. So, okay. I think the patties taste better than they did previously when I used to eat them often. Like now I'm like, okay, so I see y'all are seasoning them. I can even see the pepper on them. I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right. I get to the chicken tenders, which I saved some because I was already like, Matt, I ate a lot. And I'm gonna have this vanilla milkshake, so I'm gonna split these in half. I got a 4-piece. Do you remember, and this is for those of you who are familiar with Chili's restaurants, do you know the chicken crispers they have, like the chicken tenders that you would buy, and you would normally get it with like a corn on the cob or a fry or some bullshit like that? And at one point in time with that recipe, when you get the original, you could almost take the tender out of the coating of what is supposed to be the breading on it and be like, whoop, like just like that. Okay, that is what it is now. It's a better seasoned version because the ones at Chili's were never seasoned ever. You had to dip them bitches. You had to get a dipping sauce for them. They are basically that now. They're better seasoned Chili's crispers that do the exact same damn thing. I was like, gross. 5 out of 10, never ordering again. The saving grace was the milkshake. God bless them for having the milkshake machine work. That was the only thing that was good and was somewhat, what's the word I'm looking for here? It's not the same, but it tasted good. And I was like, okay. And I'm glad I got a small because I'm realizing in my big age now, we don't do large milkshakes. Like we want to live the next morning. But yeah, McDonald's Poots McKenzie, to this crumble cookie. So our friend got cookies for my friend's birthday, and I just got down there, I gave my present, we were having fun, we were learning card games and stuff like that, everything else, okay? He got the mini version of the cookies. Thank you, Jesus, because the big versions are ridiculous anyways, they cost way too much money, but he got like, I don't know, like maybe a dozen or 2 dozen of the minis. So I'm like, oh, okay. Now, the ones that were left were all ones I've tasted before and hated down. So I was like, won't pick you, won't pick you, won't pick you, won't pick you. And there was a pink one that was left with frosting and like a little sugar sprinkle on top. It was a small one. I was like, okay. I've never had this one before. Don't even know the name of it. I think it's just called Pink. One bite. That's all I could do, y'all. Uno. One bite. I was ready to vomit. Like, oh my God, it's so gross. And I do not understand how people like those cookies. I don't see the investment in a sugar and butter cookie, and that's it under the guise of flavor. How are we missing the plot and the point of this? I'm like, yo, these people be putting pretzels and shit on it and it still tastes bland. No way. No way. Gross. I hate it. I hated it. And I felt so bad because I couldn't even finish the cookie. I spit it out. I wanted to finish it so bad, but I was like, yo, that is one awful, awful taste of artificial flavor as well as just straight up nonsense. Sugar, 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 butter. Flavor palette. Sugar, 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 butter. What else is in there? Sugar and butter. That's the cookie. Gross. So yes, but I appreciate him for getting that from my friend because he likes those cookies and everybody else, well, the majority of people that were like them too. So it was like, yeah, I was one of the minority of people like, that's disgusting. It's not for me. It's not for me. I need movie recommendations for today, please. Because as much as I'm enjoying playing Fall Guys right now on my off time, and I also have finally made it to Master Rank in Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. I'm in Master Rank now, okay? But, I need a movie to watch, and I feel like I've seen everything, and I am not about to rent a movie on Amazon Prime for $20. That's just not gonna happen. And Prime, I love you down. But when you say movies that are in theaters, and I have to rent it at home for $20 is bullshit. When the movie theater, just for a regular degula schmegula seat, is like $12. Not an IMAX, not a this, that, $12. So $20 to watch it at home on the smallest screen possible. Not to see Scarlett Johansson choose her race this time. And nope, not doing this. Because I was gonna rent Jurassic Park and I stopped myself. I was like, no. Because what did I watch? Oh, I saw Until Dawn. Is that what it's called? Until Dawn. I think that's the name. It's based off of a video game, and I watched this movie about these people who, if you want a movie review, just let me know because I'm about to go in low-key. If you haven't seen it yet, I'm probably going to save you the trouble. I'm going to be saving you the trouble. That was such a crazy movie. I was like, do I like this? I kept saying that the entire time I was watching it. I'm like, is this good? I don't think this is good. I don't think this is good at all. I think this is pretty bad. It was quite awful. The only reason I rented it was because it was $5.99. I was like, okay, this is $6. That makes sense to me. I'll rent a movie for $6. How do I begin? A group of friends are riding out into the wilderness, okay? These are their choices. This is their choice. They're riding out into the wilderness, into the woods. They're looking for somebody's sister, this girl who happens to have gone through some things that everybody is fully aware of, and they're all tiptoeing around. And this guy that likes her who's in the car, are you prepared to handle all that? Oh, it's that kind of movie. They get to this random gas station convenience store. The man is very weird and strange. You know, people disappear around these, all that. Okay, cool. Very nice, thank you. They get in the car. You don't want to go that way. People don't come back. Okay, cool. They keep going that way. There's an argument in the car ride when the rain is pouring down really hard. They don't have a signal. They can't, seem to find where they're going. And then all of a sudden, they find themselves in a random plot of there's a neighborhood, like a suburban neighborhood, just out of nowhere. It's not raining. It's all of a sudden it's just sunshine and lollipops, and then it's raining where they just came from. And they went into this place, okay? What do? They get out the car and they start to investigate. Because that's what people do. Hello? Hello, is anyone here? Because there's no cars there. But it's, hello? Hello, is anyone here? Like, what's going on? We're able to just walk in the house. Okay. My first clue of fuck around and find out would have been the hourglass that's just randomly sitting on the wall that can turn. And you're like, what's this for? It doesn't look like it's something that's useful to me rather than something that may be against me. I'm leaving. That's already on the grip. There's no one here. I walked into the house. The door is unlocked. It's a neighborhood, for fuck's sakes. There's no rain happening. It's a whole barrier of pouring down rain and then this. There was something about the way the sun was going down and everybody's just like wandering around looking for shit. Sorry, y'all. It was so wild to be watching this because it took like 20 minutes for something to happen. And they're just sitting there. The guy gets into a room and sees all these missing people like posts on this bulletin board. Oh, where are all these people? Is that girl's sister? We're there. Then the ambiguous race girl, because that's what it was giving with light eyes, curly hair, whatever the fuck they were trying to do with her. She's sitting over here going through like this book where everyone's written down their names. Why are their names written down multiple times? I'm just going to continue flipping pages. The other girl thinks that she sees her sister as a shadow, which is odd because like she's been missing, but now she's like, Melanie, or whatever the fuck her name is. Stephanie? Like, she's just running after her. But, like, you go into the rain. I don't know. It was this wild thing. The guy who liked her wanted to chase after her this full bit. Somehow, they've been sitting there for so long that dawn hits, or what, not even dawn, excuse me, sunset goes down, the sunsets. And now they're trapped in this bubble. And the whole timer starts, this little hourglass bullshit bit. A murderer comes out of nowhere, kills them all. They re-wake up everybody. I kid you not. And it restarts over again. Except this time, what is it gonna be? That is the entire movie. We got lost here because this crazy lady lost her sister because she wanted to fuck around and find out. She over there, Bronwyn, Bronwyn. How you doing, my love? You remember the movie Cabin in the Woods? Okay, it's that, but different is really where it is. What's up, David? It's very much that. So, like, in the middle of them dying over and over again in different ways and forms and whatever, the person who was, like, at the convenience store is apparently the person behind all of this who's, like, learning all this kind of stuff. Thank you, Bronwyn. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the birthday love. I thank you, sincerely. Because this last couple months has been crazy, so I'm trying to go into September with all the good spirit and the optimism. I'm gonna get into this job search as well as this job I just did recently that I'm about to get paid for, but I don't know when I'm getting paid for it, and I'm like nervous about it. But let me finish the movie description while I'm at it. So in the middle of all this happening, there's this like PTSD bit that they're trying to like incorporate into the human side of these people who are going through something. And one thing that bothered me a little bit about the movie is that it felt like there were really no consequences behind any of the actions that were happening. It was like nobody here is there because they did something wrong. Everybody is here because of some sort of circumstance that this girl put them into. So everything is based around her and the decisions she's making behind her lost sister, losing that, feeling, the mourning and grieving the loss, not being able to say goodbye at the same time. This full bit of like the friends trying to be understanding and supportive but not being there, and then you get into hey Ashraf, and then you get into it just was a lot. Like they did this all in between. Like they'd be in moments of like, oh, we just woke up from being murdered. And then all of a sudden it's like, that one time when you called me a bitch, and I really didn't appreciate that because my mom died. And when she died, like she like left behind like this really big sadness in her house where my dad started hitting me, like that kind of shit. And you're like, what the fuck is going on here? And then all of a sudden they start exploding. It's like, what are we doing? Like, it felt like I was watching, ooh, I hate to drag this movie because I liked it originally, but when I rewatched it again, I hated it. The Monkey. It's a love-hate experience with that movie. There are elements of that movie that are amazing and I love and are great, and it's campy and it's fun. And then there are other elements that make the movie completely stupid and just drags on forever and ever and ever and is not scary whatsoever like it was marketed. It's not a scary movie at all. I would never tell you The Monkey's scary. It's not a scary movie. Death of a Unicorn is also a film I'm going to warn you about. I liked it with like a list of things like, yeah, I liked it, however, comma, it was great, but there are some things I'd change about that movie. A lot of things actually I'd change about it. I feel the same way about Bodies. I like that movie a lot. However, there are points where I was like, ooh, we didn't need any of this. But no, so the job, I'm still not, until I get paid, I can't talk about it. And that was the rules I was told. But just know that I basically had to work several hours a day, inserting data and like doing a whole lot, to be honest with you, because a lot was required of me for said work and it did not require my body. Thank God, even though I was at one point like, baby, I'm about to set up an OnlyFans. These girls gonna be mad in my big age, but whatever. I'm gonna have to just ask my mama for forgiveness. But no, it was something my friend put me on to, and it was like a 5-day project that we all had to do, and it was a lot. It was a lot, especially the last day. The last day I was doing about 5 hours of a good amount of like data entry and work and doing some extra stuff. That was a lot to take in. So I'm waiting for them to let me know, because they're closed today, what day I'm supposed to be getting paid, because a bitch rent is due. And I'd like to get all these bills paid so I can just focus on my birthday shiznits, because even if I don't get a Switch 2 for my birthday, which fine, I get it, my life already is like, what you need that for? Girl, what are you talking about? That's like my only escape right now in the midst of like finding this new job, getting all this stuff done. I have a 1 year and a 5 year plan that I've been working on with getting a car as well as getting a house and like rebuilding the credit, because I'm actually doing something right now with rebuilding my credit. I'm paying off like a loan that, you know, one of those pay loans that you just basically pay off and it like bumps your credit up. I'm doing that currently, which is like, oh, but also it's important because I'm like, I know this is for the better good of my life going forward. Because listen, I got 2 kids, okay? Like they need a bigger house. They need a bigger place. I need a bigger place for me, and I want my own like space like that. So I've spent the last 3 weeks like really working on this and also focusing on not getting too discouraged when I don't get the jobs that I'm applying for, and then getting this like amount of work that my friend just gave me that's a paid gig. I was like, okay, there's a little bit of relief of knowing that I'm somewhat viable in the community of being an employee somewhere, even after all these years of just doing straight YouTube, and that's that. Because I'm still gonna do YouTube. I just wanna also do that too. Like I need more going on, especially with this economy and how things are working right now. It's like, no. Can't be the excuse of no one's watching anymore. It's like, no, we gotta go get some extra stuff. So it's been humbling, very much, and I receive it, if you will. As well as also, I also feel humbled recently by my own friend group, in a sense, about the way I operate and act sometimes, and it hurt my feelings initially. At the same time, I received it because it was some real truth telling, and I am refusing to like go into my next phase of my life, I guess, holding on to old shit, or also being under the guise of a victim of a person who's like, everybody wants to like whatever, because people just do not like me, but there are also people who just don't like me for the bullshit, but also just, who are you? Who am I? Like whatever, right? at the same time, hearing something that I needed to hear, it took a lot out of me. And so even now, like, I feel fragile whenever I'm talking to them in the group. I'd be like, yay. But I'm also like, I remember the conversation. And I also think, what was the conversation outside of that? Don't think about that. Don't overthink, because I'm a super overthinker. So yeah, and then my birthday coming up, that also makes me feel like, I don't know if they're going to want to do something for my birthday, because I haven't been a great friend, and that's just honest. I've been also a butt at most majority of times, and I have apologized, but I've also been very in the midst of the healing of me needing to feel like I have to be defensive about everything. Because, like, I can get very defensive, and I need to stop doing that a lot. I need to just receive some shit. Like, sometimes people are just trying to tell you what's up. It's like, okay. Bronwyn, your shirt, where did you find that? So, okay, this shirt's funny. It's just a funny story. Because I got this at Target. This is before the whole CEO change that happened, by the way, so I don't want nobody coming for me. This is when it was actually cool, you know, to like be in Target, and we were all proud of Target for like being what's up. Then they changed the CEOs and they bit the knee or whatever. And then the guy is now leaving next year in February, right around Black History Month, which is very ironic, but regardless. I got it at Target because I used to love going there. I haven't been there since the bullshit happened. And it was my go-to for finding millennial-ass shirts, is how I would word this. As a millennial who loves nostalgia, who feeds off of it. Yeah, I was gonna pick this shirt up because what do you mean? The Rowdy Rough Boys, Mojo Jojo, Fuzzy fucking Lumpkins, the Princess, my favorite out of all of these. I know I'm saying that with him right there. How dare I? But Princess was my favorite. That was my favorite episode of the Powerpuff Girls. Because Blossom was my favorite, and it was the episode for me that showcased, no, she is the force. That is that girl. She beat the buckets out of her. Do you understand me? After she wore out Bubbles and Buttercup, Blossom tore her low. Like, literally dodged her moves and then did a Goku on her. Ba, 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 ba. I said, Super Saiyan on that hoe. Whoop. Ice breath. Thou. Done. It was everything to me. I loved it. Talking about, why won't you let me be a part of your superhero group, because you're just a spoiled brat. That whole speech and everything. Well, excuse you. Hi. Meow. You want to say hi to everybody? Okay, y'all want to say hi to Mina real quick? She's laying next to me. Thanks for tuning in. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. If you want to drop a little love in my jar, please and thank you. Your boy could definitely use it. It's PayPal me /MattyRants, Cash App, $Matt924. It's pinned, and Venmo MattyRants. Thank you for being here. There's Mima. Hold on, we're gonna move this. Don't freak out because I move stuff. Say hi, baby girl. Say hi, baby girl. Oh, you just want a little scratchy wetchies. Just little scratchy wetchies. Oh, have mercy. There we go. We're gonna flip it. That's better. Yeah, so much better. Where's Mamo? He must be in the bedroom. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Scratch, scratch, scratch. Da, 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 da. She turned 2 last week. Last Friday, actually. Look at this hair. Oh, this summertime. I need it to get cold again so y'all can stop shedding. I've had to change my air filter 2 times already. I like her toe beans because she has some that are black and some that are pink. They're not all the same color, see? Like some are pink. You gonna let me look at those toesies? Oh, this is nap time. Like, on Monday, normally I'm not even doing videos today, you know? So, like, this is their normal nap time around this time. It's 3 o'clock. Can I see your toesies, please? See, this one's pink and those 2 are black. And then that one is pink. Oh, you giving me kisses. You giving me kisses. I love you too. Beep. Beep, beep, beep. Really? Beep. That's one thing about tortoise cats that's like that too with their paws, and it's like that on all of her feet and toes and stuff like that. She's like, okay, fine, I will get presentable for the camera. I will do it. Yes, you will. Thank you, my superstar. Mama would be so tired of this right now. Mina's like, no, yes, put me on camera, daddy. Put me on that camera. Look at that face. She's getting her scratchies. Oh, that is my favorite face she makes whenever she's getting her scratchies. She'd be like, hey. Okay. Oh, I got you purring. Oh, thank you, big girl. Oh, I got the tummy. I got the tummy, wummy. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna get the camera off you. Boom. Fist bump. Boom. Fist bump. Boom. So this is how I tell people who meet her. I'm like, never put out your hand like this to her until she trusts you. The way Mina likes to meet people is you gotta fist bump her like this. Like when you do it with her fist, she gives it a sniff and then she likes that a lot. But when it's hands, normally she'll like swat at it the initial first time. So she's like, no, don't give me your hand. You give me your fist. Give me a fist bump. Mamu different. You can just pick him up and it's like, whatever. But Mina's like, I'm very specific, aren't I, daddy? Yes, you are. Very specific. Oh, we're getting in my lap? Okay, cool. Ooh, all up in my face. I did see the Fifth Harmony reunion. Coming in here trying to start drama, Ryla. I see you. I'm kidding. I don't have nice things to say about the reunion. I think it's lovely for fans of said organization, but what's up, happiness? Ain't nobody in sync. The outfits had me hollering. Voices were cracked. I was like, oh my God, this is awful. And I'm like, I remember it being just like this too. So yes, consistency. They were never for me. I was not, I was a Destiny's Child girl group guy. Fifth Harmony was out of my placement as an adult. They weren't in my echelon. And I stayed away from girl groups really up until Cat's Eye is the most recent one where I'm like, oh yes, I will definitely, I stand, I live, their music's everything. My new boyfriend cheated on me. Do you have any words of wisdom? So the sassy gay friend advice and then the calm gay friend advice goes like this. The sassy gay friend advice is, well, if it's a new boyfriend, then you ain't got shit to worry about. He's gonna stay brand new and gone. He just new, bye. That's why he's new. And now he won't be old, okay? The kinder version would be, I'm so sorry that that happened to you and that's terrible. Fuck him. My words of advice would be, if you allow it to happen the first time, it will more than likely happen a second time. There's always forgiveness, but it's what you're willing to take. It could be a one-time mistake, but the majority is often in the other lane. So it's depending on your happiness. That's your screen name for all intended purposes. So I would work off that for real. For real. But yeah, I'm sorry about that, Bronwyn. I'm sad to hear that. But excuse me, happiness. I got Bronwyn on my brain. My bad. Happiness. I am sorry to hear that, but sincerely, like, girl, move around. Move around, because that's a sign of, well, here we go, and you don't need that. Normani is soon to be married woman. That is good for her. That is a great thing. I am happy for her. I'm very happy for her. That's a good thing. They said that she wasn't successful. Look at that. I'm more of a Little Mix fan than a Fifth Harmony fan. All the girls that are painted like Raven Dark, you like them? I'm not shading you for liking them. I'm just shading them because I'm like, that's all those white girls in blackface. Excuse me. Ow! I was like, "Ooh, it's a lot of different." Oh, I can't. With the Grand Dame on her way back, do you think Potato Mac will have her at the? Oh, Potomac. Okay, Potomac. That's good. One of them is. Oh, I got tummy. Thank you. Thank you. You can't do that though if you give me the tummy, because that's like you attack, but you show me your tummy. Like, don't do that. I mean, ow, ow, ow. Young lady, you have so much to explain. Can we talk about it? Yes, right here. That was no fun. Then right here, oh, that was awful. But this part, now, I need this hand. This is the right one. We can't do that. Oh, but then you want to come over after the assault and battery. My God. So she presented her tummy and did the whole little bit. And so I went to scratch said tummy. And in the middle of scratching said tummy, she wants to get the little hissy fits and then take her whole yoop and lock on to me. And it was like, why are we locking on? You gave me full permission to give you some little lovey doves. And that's why I was like, why? And now she back over here getting her pets, as you see. Torties in a nutshell. Insanity. All this hair flying everywhere. Mama would never do that to me, by the way. Don't give me that face. Do I like Flow? They're okay. They're okay. Their sound for me sounds of a yesteryear, and some music for me, I'm a little past the point of no return. Like if it didn't come out back then, I'm not gonna listen to it now. And their music sounds a little old to me, but I like the group itself, and I think they're cute, and I'm here for the vibe and sort of the aesthetic of it all, but I'm unfortunately gonna need more, and that's just how I kind of feel when I look at Flow. I'm like, I'm not dying to see what they do next. I'm happy to see them doing things. They just don't hit for me. And I listened to their music, I gave it a little go. I was like, oh, okay. Not one song stuck. I was like, damn. But cute group. I was like, Joe, what? Yeah, first of all, I want Jen Shaw to be on Salt Lake City when she gets out of jail. The end. I need that, especially with the way that they're acting. Like, it feels like a lot of the girls' barometers went up when Jen went to jail and they wanted to get extra ratchet. No shade. Clip-ins and everything. I need Jen back on the show. Please. I don't give a... Y'all, baby. No one can argue with me about someone's criminal record being on television anymore in this day and age. Is all I'm gonna say to that. Why would you, the moral compass of what? In America? You sure about that? You really sure about that? Let that lady be on television again. You're gonna be all right. We've seen you choose, okay? Choose what you, you know, you let one criminal in, you gonna let them all come out. Let them be on television. What do you mean? I got to see one today. Literally turned on CNN. There he go. There he go. Teresa's a fine example in the Bravo universe of somebody basically, you know, frauding somebody else and then having to go to jail, and she was an accessory by being stupid. You know what I mean? And like, please. I want to see how Heather gonna act when she back. Heather is gonna be the left guard that she was always intended to be for the C team at her fucking junior high school. That is who Heather is to me. Heather is literally C team, not starting position, second line, like, girl, no, chop. Heather just so broad back and stupid sometimes, just square face, looking like a Minecraft character, all sunburnt, foolish, never have an outfit together. I can't do Heather. She is a pick-me. And I realized Heather's a pick-me through the vacation show that they did, where Giselle and all of them were on that season. She's a pick-me. Bad. So like whenever she wants to have her voice and feel some kind of way, I'm like, you do that, Square. You do that. Yes, Rhombus, you feel yourself. You geometrical figure, you go in there. The fuck? Like I can't stand Heather. Whitney makes Libras look bad because she lies down. But she also brings it to the yard, which a Libra do. But like every time she ends up doing the extra, I'm like, God damn you, bitch. You make us looking bad right now. Whitney's all right. I don't like Lisa, but I like Lisa sometimes. I don't like Lisa, but I like her sometimes. Meredith, I kind of live for Meredith. I don't give a fuck with her. When Meredith gets angry and them eyebrows and those eyes buck, perfection. It's one of my favorite things ever. And I don't know, Mary's, I have a conflict of interest with her because yes, Christian here, full on. I get it when people are like, but you're, yeah, I get it. And Mary, to me, I feel sometimes is of God and also a hypocrite in the same breath. I don't know. I like Mary, though. She be dragging. She be dragging. I don't know. I can't speak to the rest of her. Bronwyn's cool, but I also feel like she won't be in there too long. Not with the way her husband just basically does not want to be on camera and also embarrasses her low-key, and then she be embarrassing him high-key. And the other one who looked homely that was new, yeah, don't like her. Don't bring her back. The one who's such a super devout Mormon, but is gutter bucket. So yeah, no. They should do a Real Housewives of Houston. It would probably be a very successful series if they make it like Atlanta and they don't make it like Dallas. That's the tea. Because there's a lot of affluent, rich Black women in like households and families that are also businesswomen or like entrepreneurs and this, that, and the other out here in Houston. It would be lit because yeah, we also fight out here. We swing out here, bitch. What you mean? So yes. They should definitely do one for Houston. And again, not like Dallas, but focus more like Atlanta. The fact that K. Michelle is going to be on Housewives of Atlanta. It was like, how can we get a Nene without getting Nene? And that's how I feel about K. Michelle being on there. I'm excited to see her on because I know she's going to give me life. But I also thought to myself, oh, you wanted Lanathea without having Lanathea back, because then you'd also show that you gave in to the giving ins and you didn't want her back on the show, even though fans have been pressuring them to put her back on said show. And we have been pressuring her, and they know it too. And they all know it. They all know it. Nene just needs to play another year. If she's smart, and I know Nene got it in her, one more year, girl. Just play a good game. You don't gotta drag. You don't gotta be. Don't do the. Well, they didn't ask me back. And find some things to do. Keep showing those things to do. When they bring it back up for another season again, do it. We're already talking. We want you back. Trust me. Even with the full lawsuit, if Teresa can come back, they went against the network. They've done that with people before. They brought them back. Don't do this today. I know she's a black woman. They're gonna go harder on her, but like, seriously, if they're smart, they're gonna put her back on that show. Because I'm not interested in the show until she's back on. I've always watched it in clips and through other YouTubers and other forms of it, because I'm like, I still want to know what's happening, but I cannot support it because there's one staple that used to glue it all together for me that's just not on there anymore. And I liked her donkey dumbass, so like, yeah, it is what it is. I need to watch Dan to Dan. I'm behind on Dan to Dan. Sakamoto Days is also a show I need to watch. Is anyone going to be watching the VMAs? Doja Cat, Jelly Roll, Boo Jelly Roll, Post Malone, Tate McCraw. Oh, I definitely won't be watching. I will watch the shit. It's next Sunday. Shit, if I pay my rent, girl. I'll watch the Doja Cat performance. I'll wait for that to hit online. But I just saw Jelly Roll next Sunday, and then Tate McCrae. I'm good. If I want to see a dancer, I'll support Sierra's new project. CC. Something like that. Like, what? Mariah Carey is being honored. Busta Rhymes, anti-vaxxer, is also being honored. I was like, oh, okay. I had to get up. I couldn't sit down no more. Mamu, I don't see you. Where you at? I'm not showing y'all my room. It's a mess. No, he's not over there. I mean, I watch CC perform now. He's not in the bathroom. We have lost Bubby. Mina's right there. Is he under the couch? He's not outside. Did I leave him outside? No, he's not outside. Okay. He must be under the couch. I'm not going to get on the floor looking for him. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I'm going to let him be. That lets me know he wants to be in his quiet little place. There's nothing in the fridge. Ooh, let me take this out before it's frozen all the way. Okay. Well, that's some of the performers. I think there are others that are going to be performing as well, but that's some of them. And those are the ones I will not be giving my time to. Thank you. Except for Doja. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to talk about my neighbors real quick, and I'm going to drag them for just a second. The other day, I heard a splash on my patio, and I was like, huh? This is not the first time it's happened before. It's happened multiple times, but it stopped for a minute because I cussed them out the last time it happened. But we're here again. So I hear the splash. Mind you, My cats have not been outside yet, which was a great thing because the last time it happened, they were outside. So I was like, okay, what the fuck? I go outside. It hasn't rained yet, and it's wet on my patio, on the banister and on inside the patio itself. There is also a tendril or two, clumps actually, of fake fucking hair that are now on my patio that are wet with this water that has been dumped. And it smells like pine salt. So you mean to tell me that your bullshit ratchet ass took your mop water and dumped it off the fucking balcony, which it missed the entirety of whatever yard you were throwing it into, and it got into my balcony? And I thought to myself, my cats could have been outside. Like, that happened before. And so I am trying to find the best way to go about this, because that happened when I was inside and I had to clean up that shit. And I've already reported them for that crap, because you're not supposed to dump anything off the balcony. And I want to so badly knock on the door with the clumps of hair and be like, boom, 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 like, are you okay? Are you good? Do you not know what a bathtub or a sink or anywhere else on earth looks like that would make you a decent human fucking being? Like, I can take the giraffe, elephant, rhinoceros stomping. I totally understand that. But that shit right there, I'd be, ooh. Y'all don't know, I have to pray over that. I'd be like, yo, I have never in my life ever dealt with something like that before in my life. Ever. The uniqueness of feeling so entitled that everything around you in an apartment complex is yours to just do and whatever. I don't know that life. I don't know that life. I have no idea what that feels like. I don't understand. I try to be as considerate as possible to others around me. I don't even know these motherfucking people. What? So, like, yeah, what would y'all do in that situation? Because my ass over here, like, every day I am this close. This close to doing something destructive. This close. This close. But I'm like, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to be that. This is not what we're doing today. I have to catch myself. I'm like, nope, Matthew, nope, don't do it. But it's the most disgusting thing ever, in my opinion. And it's also the most fucked up thing, too, because it's disrespectful, and it's intentionally disrespectful. That's the problem I'm having. I'm like, oh my God, like, you cannot be real. Can y'all hear me or something? Can y'all hear me? Hello? Tap, 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 tap. What's going on? Can you hear me out there? Woo. What's up, Monique? Hey, baby. I was having a whole story hour, and I'm like, I got Felicia up in here saying, hey, what's up? And I'm like, hey, Felicia. Riley talking about Brandon TV collecting. Like, what's happening? Hold on. Oh. Okay. So y'all can hear me. You're just not saying anything. Oh. Oh, that sucks. Okay. That's a sign I need to get off. Okay. That's a sign. So that's a sign. Okay, I'm gonna take that in the faith of God of recognizing that I may have crossed my path of engagement in conversation today here. As we were talking about one thing, then all of a sudden it's like a skip and a boop. So I get that. Um, so I'm a bounce. I'm gonna let everybody enjoy their Labor Day. I'm sorry if the conversation didn't flow right in. I was just having a tea time and just talking and shit like that. But it seems to there's like I don't know if it's like the live chat's just not coming in or if there's like an issue with like YouTube right now. But yeah, I'm not seeing everybody's comments coming in. So yeah. I'll catch the replay. Okay, that's great. So thanks, I guess, everybody for tuning in. I don't know what happened. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. And if you want to drop a little tippy poo in the jar for Labor Day, for hosting with the Mostin, we do have a rent we gotta pay next tomorrow, and everything is super helpful. Please and thank you. It's paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $, Matt924, and MattyRants. I'm gonna go spend the rest of the day with my babies over here and try to figure out what we're gonna do for dinner tonight. And I'll talk to you later. But yeah, bye. See you, everybody.